Hello everyone, this is Mr. Informal back with another episode review of Dragon Ball Super. This time it is episode 76. Yes, we are on episode 76 of Dragon Ball Super. This episode is basically a continuation of episode 75. Basically the return of Krillin's spirit. In this episode, we actually get to see that. The most important thing is Krillin gets his fighting spirit back. Not only that, it is the return of Bald Krillin, which I previously talked about in another video, which I will put a link down below. And so basically this episode we get to see Goku fighting off his previous enemies, but he found the secret to Master Roshi's training, basically concentrating within him and also making his mind, body, and spirit be at peace, be at one, and so the enemies are disappeared. So he tried to find Krillin, and guess who he calls? The Flying Nimbus. And so the Flying Nimbus somehow got into the island, and there we have Goku and the Flying Nimbus united. We haven't seen this since the Saiyan saga, from what I remember, when Goku has been revived and Goku suddenly heads down to Earth, calls Korin and calls Flying Nimbus and heads to fight out Vegeta and Nappa. And so once they are united, they go to find Krillin. And Krillin, we get to see him on the next scene laying down on some rock island of a river, and his previous enemy suddenly appears again. Again, it's all an illusion, but this time Krillin takes out his destructor disc, cuts off Nappa, and he somehow saw this energy beaming in front of him and suddenly realized, oh wait a minute, it all depends on the energy. And so he does what Goku did, he concentrates and he sits down and meditate and to put his mind, body, and soul be at once. And so when that happens, the illusion of his previous villains and enemies are gone, they disappeared. And so he goes on to find Goku, and while Goku is trying to find Krillin, he suddenly gets attacked by Super Shenron of Dragon Ball Super, the biggest dragon in this series. And who else came to the rescue? It was Krillin. And so basically Master Roshi's plan was to let these two fighters know that you must concentrate, you must put your body at peace. There should be no doubt when you're fighting. You should always be at peace whenever you're fighting, and not only that, there should be no distraction and there should be no fear whenever you're at a fight. And so that's basically the teaching that Master Roshi gave the two. There was no surprise, there was nothing. And so they went back to Master Roshi's island, and guess who was there waiting for Krillin? It was Android 18. And Krillin basically asked her, you were here the whole time watching? And yes. And so Marin was also happy to see his dad fight back and be strong. The next scene, we get to see Android 18 shave Krillin's head. And here we are, the Bald Krillin is back. He's back in effect. He's back better than ever and stronger. And not only that, he's gonna go back in training. So I cannot wait. As for this episode, this is one of the episodes maybe is replayable, maybe is watchable for those Krillin fans, or maybe want to see Krillin back in the game, back in the training mode, back in the fighting mode. You know what it is. And so I'm happy for Krillin because he's back in Bald Krillin form. And would I say for me, would I say this is watchable? Yes and no. I mean, if I had nothing to watch, I'd watch it, but it's not something I would go back just to watch something, or in terms of details. But this is one of the few episodes where I guess we were happy to see Krillin back, if you know what I mean. And so that basically concludes my episode review of Dragon Ball 76. It's nice to see Krillin back. It's nice to see both Goku and Krillin get Master Roshi's teachings, the mind, body, and soul, to be at peace with no fear. And so I cannot wait for the upcoming episode, because the upcoming episode is going to be the real deal. It's going to be exciting. I will see you in the next episode review of Dragon Ball Super. This is Mr. Informal. I will see you again. Bye bye.